Hello everybody, my name is Mingwa. Today we're going to be talking about types of production. So in every single business that you're working in, no matter if it's a big business or a small business, as long as you are a production business that will deliver products etc to people, then there's going to be two types of production of your products that you will most likely to head to. First is custom made and second is mass production. So what are they? And today I'm going to be delivering to you guys some brands names, some examples for you guys to be able to see too. So first is custom made. When you look at the word custom made, you understand this meaning. Custom made. That is something that is made customly by hand or very exclusively by designer, something like that. So whenever we're talking about custom made, you know that the quality of it, or like the looks of it will be more redefined and would improve more, right? It will be more adequate by that sense too. Because what does this mean? Is that, okay, for example, a lot of brands out there would target their target by labeling their products as custom made. So for example, designer bags or those luxury brands like Louis Vuitton or Dior, things like that, you see their bags, right? Their bags are very, very beautifully designed. And if you compare their bag to a fake bag, you guys would see a difference. The sewing, uh, the quality of the skin of it, or like how does it look, the form of it, you see everything is way much more touched up in the custom made side. And rather with the fake side, it still looks good, but there's going to be some quality problems over it, and it will most likely to not be able to work well after a long amount of time. So that's why it's so important for a lot of people to prioritize custom made products, and that's why custom made product is generally considered more luxury and a perfect gift. And also in a lot of cases, custom made products also use better materials, like they use better cottons, they use better fabrics, or usually the production, or if there's any machines involved, that it won't be dirty or anything. So that's what's good about custom made. And so the biggest advantages that you could get from custom made is the price, right? Because at the end your company would be able to sell it in a bigger price. It does not necessarily mean that your product will cost more to produce, but it still means that your product will cost more. Secondly is mass production. Mass production, you could see it as an assembly line. So that means, for example, brands that create massive things like those types of snacks that you guys eat, or those types of t-shirts that you guys buy outside on those local brand. Usually they are mass production. So that means that they were usually most likely to be made out of machines or made out of high information or like IT, information technology more, rather than handmade. And so what's the advantage of this is that you're going to be targeting a massive amount of people out there, a wider majority of customers out there will be able to reach your product, right? Because it's simple. Not everybody will be able to pay for something luxurious. And especially when it's daily life use, they would not be able to spend thousands of dollars on just a shirt, right? So mass production at then comes into use. And so you see, for example, my shirt, I bought it online. You guys could see that the price is very cheap. So it's cheaper to our target audience and to our target customers, and that's when our customer will be able to use it more wisely. And that is why mass production is also really good. But another disadvantages of mass production products is that usually the quality would not be ensured to be 100% good. Not saying that every mass production things will be bad, but there's a high chance that they won't be as good. So that's why mass production is so easy to implement. Yet it is every business responsibility to be able to ensure that throughout the progress of that mass production, your company would be able to provide the best out of the best products ever. So that's why you do not want to take advantage of custom made to take too much money from your customers, but also you do not want to take advantage of mass production and not checking the technology, not checking the materials, etc. And what do those things ensure our business? The trust, the public trust. And the more trust that we gain, the more fame, the more reputation we will gain. And that means sales will increase. So today we've talked about two types of production, which are custom made and mass production. It's important for you guys to be able to fully evaluate the qualities of each type of products and to ensure that you, in the end of the day, will be able to save your product and save your image in front of the public. Thank you for listening and goodbye.